So again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Studio Gallery in the backyard. And it is a really nice day in February. It's actually still Valentine's Day. I have a 14 by 16 inch canvas in front of me, and I can put my glasses on. And fortunately, most of the pollen is gone, and I have a plan. My plan sort of includes, with black, something similar that I did the other day in the way of swipes. I did them vertically. I want this one to be horizontal. I'm going to try and take my tops off and put them in a container where I can find them. Get the schmutz off. We have a nice breeze blowing today, and everything seems to want to come with it right onto my canvas. But at least the bugs aren't too bad yet, and that's a good thing. I kind of want some silver in there, like I had the other day. And I liked how it selled, so maybe we'll get some more of that. I'm going to throw a little bit of this iridescent. It's not so much iridescent as it's iridescent pearl fine mixed by golden, mixed into whatever I put it in. In that case, that's the Prussian blue, not coming out very well. Go ahead, be Jackson Pollock, fine. You never know, it could happen. I'm going to grab an OXO omelet turning spatula, move my tips away, and I'm going to start halfway across because I know that that will accumulate a fair amount of paint on my canvas. And I'm going to let some of that run right down the other side. This is a new technique for me. And I'm going to sort of knock it off right at the edge. I'm going to do the same thing again. Come right over here. Let it fall right down. When I'm done attempting to cover most of this, I will go back and swipe again. I'm going to want to pull that back from the top. You can't see what I'm doing, but I have a certain familiarity with paint, so I'm going to trust that some of it's getting covered. And then I'm going to take my spatula and go ahead and tip everything, because some of it is spread well enough so that it's not running. I don't really want it to run. I don't need it to flow. I don't mind some of those cells popping. Dark colored paints often show canvas through. I'm sorry about the coughing. The pollen is obnoxious right now in Florida. You can ask anyone. And it tends to get in my throat. But it's still better than being indoors where the Floetrol sort of gets to me. So all of that is pretty good. And it doesn't matter how far down it goes. If it went down all the way, it would be okay still. But I have another plan in mind, so let's hope it doesn't. And I kind of wouldn't mind that to be thin here, because if I overlap some other colors, which is my plan. What is that thing? Goodbye, thing that does not belong. My plan is to overlap some other colors. I'm going to have to clean off my spatula. Make sure there's no more weird stuff in there. One more swipe across. You've got to be very light-handed with the darker colors, I find, or you wind up showing canvas very easily. I'm going to wipe all that paint right off my spatula. Blow it in, because I hate wasting paint. I just can't stand it. Use my finger, let it fall down. So there's going to be a little wasted paint because I have excess on the sides. It doesn't matter that there's a little tiny bit of schmutz in the canvas. I think what I want to do is slowly add some colors I want to see in the middle. I'm sort of thinking I'm going to cheat and use that pink as a white, but I do have some other pink that might work well. I'm hoping I can do just the same thing, which is start on the middle and pull it over and then use the residue. Okay, I'm going to use some of my ugly pink, because often it's sort of like using white. It's meant as a catalyst to sell things. I think I just used that. Maybe not. Maybe it's a variation. And I'm going to have to go across this at least once What is stuck to my finger? Go figure, it's paint. So I don't mind that overlap. It's pretty nice. And I'm going to make sure that I put some of that paint from my spatula right onto my edge. And if I wipe it off on the other side, I can do the same thing. While it's still nice and wet, I have all kinds of time to manipulate things. I'm going to go and do this again down here. This is my version of Twilight. I'm quiet because I haven't done this before quite like this, and it's an interesting process to try and attain my desired result and not overwork the paint. But you can't make mud with pink, you can just make pink. You can make dark, you can make muddy purple, but I'm not hating what I've got. I do feel a piece of grit there. I found it. Oh, that's so awesome. Piece of grit get on the edge of if grit gets on your spatulas, you need to find it and pull it off, because it will leave a track right through your paint. I don't want to work this anymore, but I don't want any marks on the edge of my canvas, and it takes a fair amount of effort to keep that from being that. Really? Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is let that all fall down there and worry less about it now. I'm going to take whatever's on my blade and on my tile, put it all right at the bottom. Let's see what else I've got. That looks like more paint in that spot than I need. So that can come down here too. Got to be careful. Ooh, that was neat. Alright, should I turn it around so you can see it better? I don't know. I kind of want some turquoise at the bottom. I don't know why. Good catch. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. I don't know that it's going to help anything. I want that dark purple. I don't know why I was possessed to leave the caps on my bottles this time, except for I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't have to worry as much about things sealing themselves up. That turquoise was perfect down there. And if I can just get it all the way to the edge without a line of demarcation. I guess worst case scenario, somebody can frame these. And I see that up there. It's bugging me. Can you tell? I'm right up there in it. It's an abstract expressionist sky background for what may become a tree if I get that far with this particular one. I've got 8 minutes left. I set the timer because my camera shuts off at 20 minutes and I like to be able to tell you guys a few things along the way. Like, I have an Amazon link below the video, and if you shop there at no added expense to you, it helps me out. It's a good place to find my book, Because I Can, which is the first 100 videos. I'll just tell you a few things while I'm touching up my edge. And it's going to show those 100 videos dry artworks and the tools and the processes. And we're just about, today in fact, hoping to be published in softcover, physical copy. Yay. It's been a while coming. It's overdue. I don't mind having a few anomalous colors, as long as I don't have any really chunky, hard lines. I'm sort of playing fast and loose with paint. If it sets up, like it seemed to in there, yeah, I don't want that too even either. And I'm kind of having a good time playing with it. As long as I'm having a good time and I'm not freaking out. Alright, so that's all okay. I kind of wish I could rely on my smaller spatulas right now to be completely grip free, because I would just bring them right in here. But I'm not sure that that's the case, because I am experiencing some grit. It's a gritty day. Okay, so all I can think of is to throw that in the bucket and take this away and hope for the best. Let's see. I'm not having a good time with these colors covering I said it would take a light touch, and it's going to take more than that. I wonder if I can blow it around. I just want to put a heavy layer of stuff on and take my basting brush to it, to tell you the truth. So let's see what happens when I do that. I get lots of lines. Oh well. Live and learn. If I wipe off my tools, light touch, drag it across, hoping for the best, getting what I get. Alright, it's still not bad. I kind of like it, and I'm obviously going to have some edges to touch up sooner than later, in fact. And since I have paint at the top and it matches the paint at the bottom pretty well, I'm going to do that right now. Oh well. It's not a bad match either, it's just I don't really like the lines of demarcation at the edge. One of these days I will do what I keep threatening to do, which is to come back the next day and do the background again, which means I should just let this dry now. But I'm so used to continuing on working on things. I'm going to steal some paint from my tube, catch it on my finger, and cover my bottom edge. And then I'm going to just put this canvas right to the side for right now. And I'm going to pull out, am I going to pull out? Some 2-day-old paint that looks pretty gross, actually. But I'm thinking that if I put enough other stuff in here, starting with that, that's pearl by the way, that we will get something interesting. I hope I'm right. I really, really do. I suspect I'm right, but I'm not 100% on that. Probably the smart thing to do would be to let it rest for a minute so it all sort of absorbs together a bit more. I'm trying to think what I had in my mix the other day. Honestly, I can't go too far. I want some turquoise. There we go. That's what I want. I need some orange. And I have plenty of bottles to use up. And I like the yellow. And I like that lighter yellow too. Lighter orange. Coming right up. And for better or worse, I think I'm going to give myself some purple. And then I'm going to make sure that that spatula goes in the bucket, and I pull out my little plastic shovel from the beach, and I need something that makes sure that my paint is not going to spill. And that's not really possible. Okay, that's a problem. So, I'm going to give myself a silicone pad and figure whatever spills on there I will just deal with. I need some shims. I think I might have said that before. I'm going to find whatever it takes. I'm not at my best right this second, sorry. And let's see if I like my situation here. I let every bit of paint I had move right up on me. I like to be more organized than this, to tell you the truth. And I'm contemplating whether I want to do what I did the other day, which is to start with a trunk, and that's going to happen no matter what. So I think I'm just going to go for that. I'm going to try and wipe off the bottom of this. Let all that flow right out, right down to the bottom. So it goes over the edge. And then, seeming as I've gotten rid of quite a bit of that paint, I'm going to let it all flow down right back into my pan of colors. And try and let it flow a little bit sideways. And I'm going to take my shovel and scoop whatever's coming off. Dribble some branches. And hope I can get something similar to what I had recently. And that would prove to everybody that they can do it too, is what I'm thinking. And give myself a little more experience, because I need it. I think I might have been a little bit lucky the first time. And I would like to assume that it wasn't luck, but it was my first time. So I'm just letting the paint that's residual on the shovel sort of relax off of the shovel in tree forms. I'm going to grab a little bit more of that, I think. It's a wider base tree than the last one, but that's okay. Oh, wow, okay. So, I have 2 minutes to tell you that I'll be back. And I probably will be back with part 2. I think I should just do that right now. But I'll tell you in the meantime, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my placement for my videos on YouTube. My artwork is for sale, should you be interested in purchasing anything. I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, at the studio. Nice air-conditioned indoor studio. We like that. Air conditioning is good in Florida in the summertime. And this is part 1, about to become part 2, which is okay with me. I don't know how long it's going to take. I know I have just enough time to tell you whatever I'm going to tell you, which is if you wait for the last 20 seconds of the video, you will find that the end screens will show you to a playlist with more than 450 other videos on it, and my website and other things like that. That shovel needs to be cleaned off. So I will see you guys in a minute. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery going, the background's a little funny, but the tree is pretty awesome right now so far. So I'll see you guys soon, and I'll be right back. And thanks for everything. Love you guys. Bye for now.